Like, I think him coming to America was the most significant thing to ever happen in our species. Now, Columbus crosses the Atlantic, makes contact with humans. This is the first time that has happened in 10,000 years.
I am Noah in the Bible.
The biblical account of Noah and the animals, found in Genesis chapters 6 through 9, describes a massive logistical operation intended to preserve life during a global catastrophe. Columbus's ships were literally floating menageries. If you were a writer trying to turn a 1490 Voyage into a legendary arc story, you wouldn't have to invent the animals, you would just have to exaggerate the scale. On Columbus's second voyage 1493, he didn't just bring gold seekers, he brought the tools to start a new civilization. Religious hypocrisy. Now, let me explain Noah and his 3 sons. Quite simply, the 3 captains or owners of the 3 ships became the sons of Noah in the Bible. Columbus didn't just have 1 ship, he had a fleet of 3. In the biblical story, Noah is accompanied by his 3 sons Shem, Ham, and Japheth. If the goal was to exaggerate the story to the max and create a legendary origin for the new world, mapping those 3 captains onto the 3 sons of Noah would be the ultimate way to do it. If the writers of the 16th and 17th centuries were trying to give the English and Europeans a divine right to the world, they could have used the 3 captains, sons, to explain the 3 races or continents as they understood them at the time. Shem, the Middle East, Asia. In the Bible, Shem is the ancestor of the Semitic people. Ham, Africa, traditionally associated with the peoples of Africa. Japheth, Europe, traditionally associated with the peoples of Europe. By having Noah Columbus arrive in the Americas with 3 ships as sons, the narrative suggests that the entire world was being restarted right then and there. It takes the 1492 discovery and turns it into a second creation. Now let me explain the whole world was flooded and the only people on the planet nonsense. Columbus and crew were in the middle of the ocean for multiple weeks, seeing nothing but water around them. If they were asked how that felt, they could quite possibly say, "It felt like the world was flooded, and we were the only people on the planet." A local experience becomes a universal legend. If you were on a 15th century wooden ship in the middle of the Atlantic, your perception would be identical to the biblical description of the flood.